Hello and welcome to Halftime of the Footy. Well, next weekend state football returns as Western Australia take on the Queensland Banana Benders at Rushton Park. State pride will be on the line, so join me as I talk to new state coach Brian Dawson and some of the players on how they think they'll go on the big stage. The last time these two sides clashed was in Townsville in 2008, where the West Australians were too strong for the Queenslanders, running out 73-point winners. The side was then coached by Scott Waters, the captain was Toby McGrath, and Ian Richardson collected the Simpson Medal. Queensland has not beaten the West Australians in 7 interstate matches. Long-time Queensland coach Justin Cotter believes things may be different with his side better equipped to tackle the West Australians by selecting a more senior group with experienced players like ex-AFL listed players in Robbie Copeland, Albert Proud, Brad Howard and ex-Dockers rookie Chris Smith.
They'll be a different proposition to perhaps how they've been in past encounters. I don't think there's any doubt about that, Rod. They've got the Gold Coast rookies and the Brisbane Lion rookies that they can call on, but with the reorganisation of their football league, they've got a bigger talent pool that they can pick from. And there has been a few ex-AFL players that have filtered back into their ranks, so no doubt they'll be a tougher proposition than they have maybe been in the past.
It's a watershed moment for Dawson, with memories of last year's state game fresh in the back of his mind and the added pressure of state pride being on the line. There's also the additional expectation that the side should comfortably win.
Well, that'll be the expectation, and I think you handle that. It's the same as being perhaps a Claremont or a West Perth at the moment in the WAFL. You're expected to win most weeks, and it's probably going to be no different for us. Look, because we had a poor game last year in state ranks, there's certainly a little bit of an edge that we need to recover from that, and certainly put in a good display this year. I think after last year, we look forward obviously to state footy each year, and perhaps against the Victorias and the South Australias it maybe has a slightly different edge, but when you've had a disappointing display as we had last year against Victoria, I think we'll certainly be asking the players to really rebound from that and put in a strong performance and restore some state pride.
The squad is currently 30 strong. Barring any injuries in this weekend's round, Brian Dawson and his selection committee will have a hard time of it selecting the final squad come Monday night.
Well, there's some quality players running around. It's unfortunate for those players that have been injured. Josh Roberts, Luke Miles, and Adam Guglielmana. But there are, lots of able replacements. So while it's disappointing for them, it opens up the door for other players. So in a sense, it maybe reduces the angst over selection to some degree.
The Western Australian side will certainly include a good mix of old and new players, all with good game experiences.
Feeling quite nervous at the moment, just to get the opportunity to run around with other WAFL state boys in Western Australia is going to be pretty good, I reckon. Playing league footy has always been a dream, but actually being recognised to get the chance to play WAFL footy and being in the state team is even better.
The WAFL competition's fairly strong at the moment, and they do have a lot of experienced players who've played, majority of them played 100 games. So it is, we are fairly confident with the experienced guys that we have.
We've got a pretty talented squad across the board. Obviously, I reckon the midfield's big strength. Blackwell, Lee, and all these blokes racking up possessions. O'Brien, so I think that's going to be a good strength of ours, and then the forward line finish it off for us.
For most WAFL players, representing your state is playing football at the highest level, and they are always keen to perform. The player group is also well aware that state pride is on the line.
This year it's all about getting a win. Last year playing against Vic, we got absolutely thrashed, and there's a score to settle this year, even though it's not against the Vics, but interstate footy means that much that I think win this year, do a lot for the competition.
It's an amazing honour, and it's an opportunity to play at the highest level in state footy. So to get the chance to play with guys I wouldn't get the chance to ordinarily play with on the weekend is a great opportunity. So looking forward to it.
Listening to the players and coach, hopefully Western Australia will come away with a win.
Yeah, look, we've been really pleased with the group. They've been excited and got a bit of a buzz about them. I think they're really keen on state footy. So I think they will. I think they'll certainly honour the Guernsey and look forward to the opportunity to represent their state.